Let her rip.
Yeah, this is the throttle linkage setup on the twin Paxton or the blower cars. Tony Maxey was the guy that owned it after Bill Cosby, and he had a little unfortunate incident with it. The mechanics were playing with this throttle linkage on the cars, trying to get it to work better because they knew there was an issue with it. Mr. Maxey bought his car, didn't have insurance, took it out to drive it, and he was stopped for speeding. You'd never imagine that in a twin Paxton powered Cobra, would you? As he was leaving the traffic stop, he had the problem arose with the throttle linkage binding up. So you can see what's going on here with the arms being kind of high and the angle they're pulling these linkages on with the carburetor, and that hasn't quite got to full throttle, but look what's happening. It's sticking on. And with vacuum boost and everything coming into play, it's trying to hold that throttle on. So now with that throttle stuck in the wide open position, you're going to have big problems in real short order. So returning that back to that position, what we did was we took the throttle shaft, which is the center pivot point on these butterflies of the carburetor, drew that up in the CAD program on the computer. So there's the shaft. There is the original pivot point on the throttle linkage, and I've rotated that around the shaft by 60 degrees in this case and put the pivot point in a new position. Took the CAD drawing, turned it into a piece of steel on the CNC plasma table, and this plate can slip over the carburetor, screw to the original linkage position, and you can see it set up on this one where we've installed the plate. We've moved the pivot point to a further forward position or a rotated around position, and now the throttle linkage on this side works really nicely. There's wide open throttle, and you can see it's going to return very easily from that position. So Mr. Maxey would probably be still alive today if he had had me working on his throttle linkage. But yeah, R.I.P. Tony Maxey.